back, my friends. My name is Eric. This is MW5 Gaming, and I have a very small kind of mod pro spotlight today, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Two of them, in fact. They're both kind of small ones. They are both from BobbertModdert, who is a prolific modder and does amazing work. So I recommend you take a look for him or her and see those. So this one is an old one that has been since updated to work again. And it's one I have missed, and it is leopard colors, and it allows you to change, well, the colors of your leopard. So we'll go in and we'll play with it, but here you can see it on Nexusmods and get some ideas. Kind of how it works. You can either just pick your color, make adjustments, or you can just actually physically type in the hexadecimal color you want. So maybe you've painted your mechs and you love your paint scheme. You can go into the mech paint job scheme, grab the hexadecimal of the actual colors you want, and just type them in here and make sure that it fits exactly. So that is one of them. The other one happens to be a new one. And this one is a Mech Delivery one. And so what you can do is you can put in an order for a mech. You can buy it and have it delivered to the place you're at because, let's be honest, that's how it would work. I'm looking for this. Is there one in the clusters? Is there one in the area? How far away does it have to go, right? These things are special items. If I can buy my car from Michigan, which is what I did do online, then I should be able to buy a mech, online, essentially more or less the same way. Send it out, find it, and get it shipped. So it does allow you to play with the cost, to adjust those. I think default's 175%, and set different costs for hero mech versus standard mech. It is excellent. So we will dive into the game real quick, and we'll take a look at that. I just wanted to start here on the Nexus page, so we'll be right back. All right, let's take a look first at the colors for our for the leopard. So you just go in, you do have to have mod options installed. So you go ahead and hit escape a couple times, come to options, click mod options, and then you click on leopard colors. And so you can see here you have all your options. I have kind of boring colors because I'm running a standard kind of camouflage-y type of thing. But what if we wanted to do something crazy? Maybe pink and some sort of teal, and I don't know, maybe a kind of a similar color there. Maybe we'll make this a little more vibrant. There we go. And I don't know, the line color will be black, right? And so we'll type in, oops, that, I don't want that to be black. I want that to be there, but then I'll come over here. So white is all F's like that for hexadecimal, and then black is zeros. One more, there we go. So we can actually type in one. So you can see we've gone from this color to this color, this color to this color. We'll hit apply, we'll say yes. Now everything shows up as those colors. Now let's go ahead. We'll go back to, back. That's what we'll do. We'll go to resume. Now we need to go to Industrial Hub if we want to use the special order mech. I can't do it in the middle of nowhere. I have to be at a hub, right? Because you need standardized shipping and that sort of stuff, just like you do. So let's go ahead and hit the star map here. We'll find ourselves a close hub. We'll go here to Stanzac and we'll travel, and this should in theory show us our leopard as well. Say yes. And there we go with our horrible new bright paint scheme. Very Joker-esque, completely on accident. Yeah, look at that. Okay. All right, it is what it is. I'm not sure I'm going to stick with it, but it is there. Okay, so we need to make some money here. I've got about 5 mil, but let's go ahead and sell a few things. Let's go. We'll sell my. So you see, this is my paint scheme right now. That's what the my original was based on. Let's sell a few of these. So we got rid of those. I don't know. Maybe we sell Enforcer 2. Yep, confirm. And now let's go ahead and we're going to go to the mech market, and we are simply going to click special order, a new button that you'll have down here now. Now we can adjust some of this stuff. Let's go ahead and go back into mod options real fast. So let's go options, mod options, Mech Delivery. So basic markup multiplier 1.75, and the hero is also 1.75. Let's make that a little bit more. Let's say if I'm going to have to special order a hero mech, let's make that, I don't know, 2.61. I'm too lazy to try to find 2.5. We don't want to allow duplicate. Allows heroes if you already own one to show up for sale. No, we don't. There's one hero mech out there in the world, right? Date restrictions, let's keep those. However, if you were looking to maybe test a mech, and you didn't want to have to play with the dates, but you wanted to still see how something worked, maybe with what you're doing. You could easily turn that off, bring in a mech that interests you to see if it's something that you're looking for. Maybe you're working on developing your own mod, right? You could easily do that without having to have another mod that lets you change the date, for instance. And that might be a way to kind of play with that and make sure your date restrictions are working, right? Look here, does it show up? No. If I unclick that, does it show up? Okay, maybe it's good. So I can definitely see there's some other options. And Merc rep restrictions. Now I have this on. Hides mechs that are above your current Merc rep. Let's play with that. Let's leave it as it is now. Let's hit apply. Yeah, and we'll see what we can get. And we'll come back and turn that off. Because I didn't even notice that the other night when I was playing with it. And I did, in fact, I bought my Hunchback that you saw in there using this. So let's go ahead and hit resume. There's the crab. There he is. There's my Hunchy. So let's go ahead, and hit tab. And we'll go back to our mech market. And we'll do special order, and we'll see. Okay, we've got some assassins here. Now we only got 9 mil to spend, so there's a little bit. And if we say we wanted a blackjack, we could click here. So 112,631 is the delivery fee, right? On top of our 1.75 times the cost of the blackjack in the first place, means we're paying 5.6 million. We add all that together, we do. If we want to expedite it, right now I think it takes 22 days for initial delivery. And then if you hit this, it went from 20 to 11. And I don't know if that changes based on the mech. Oh, look at this. This is actually maybe searching what's there. So this one would be 121 days. We could expedite that and knock it down to 67. So depending on where the mech is going to determine your delivery time, which I like a lot. Now, maybe you've got a lot of money and you're working your way through the cantina missions and you need to provide a locust, for instance, which I think I do. No, maybe I just had to kill locusts. I could come down here, I could find that locust, and at this point, money's no object. And if I want to buy, a cicada for 6 mil, I can afford to do that, to knock out that cantina mission. That would be an easy way to do that. You can see I'm supposed to be killing Centurions, not collecting them, I think. I don't remember. Either way, I'm not. Oh yeah, no, it is collected. It tells me here. So I could go through here and say, okay, I need to collect one of these. Is it worth it for me? So that one would be 6 million. In fact, what would I get if I turn that one in? What is my cantina mission for? That's not what I'm looking for. Does it tell me what? Collect a Centurion. Maybe if I go to operations, objective logs. Yeah, let's look here. I'm only going to get 1 million for it, so it's not worth me spending 6 mil to buy it. It's one thing to pick it up for salvage, knowing I'm going to turn it in right away. All of a sudden, that makes more sense, but yeah. So, I want to go back real quick one more time. Let's take a look. Special order list. We've got 6 assassins, 5 blackjacks, a cataphract, and we go into some Centurions, right? Let's see what happens if we see anything different in this first page anyway. We're not going to spend a lot of time on it. But let's go ahead and go to our options. Mod options. Let's turn off our Merc rep restrictions and see if anything crazy shows up. And give us an idea. So mech market, special order. Oh, yeah, definitely. We started on assassin last time. Now we've got annihilators, we've got archers, right? We've got some assassins and some atlases and awesomes. So it definitely does. It does work. It filters. I don't know what determines what your reputation lets you buy. But that's interesting. So it definitely does do that. So we could look here, 40 days, going to cost me 11 mil to buy that blackjack, the hero one. There's the Black Knight, 20 mil total. So that is the special order mod, and I think it is amazing because if you watch my channel at all, I'm always frustrated that I can't find what I'm looking for. Normal BattleTech, you'd have your Merc company or whatever. We saw this in Merc Tech, right? You would make an acquisition check. You'd see, does anybody have it out there? You put out the words, you check the websites, the for sales, that sort of stuff, hotrodmex.com, whatever it may be. And you'd see if you could find it, scrounge it, and then you'd order it, and it would have to be delivered to wherever it was, or you'd have to go pick it up if it was, somewhere, potentially. You wouldn't be just like, well, what is for sale here today in this town on this store? Even though you're in a hub, it might be interesting. I don't know if it can be done, but say, okay, that search is limited to just the hub you're in, and the mechs that have already generated for that. So you don't have to go, or maybe have a checkbox for it within the mod itself, within your settings, where you can say, I just want to look within the hub to see what's close that I could order quickly and have here within a few, within a jump, right? That might be an interesting way to do it. So, because, normally you're like, okay, you got a hub, it's got 4 to 7 systems, right? And you're like, oh, is there anything here? No. Is there anything here? No. Is there anything here? No. And you spend all your time doing this loop through the hub to find out that the only thing for sale are assassins and locusts, right? Now, in our case, we've got the mechs I sold. So there's a javelin, a locust, actually a shadowhawk, a couple spiders. There's some stuff here that's not too bad, actually. That would be a nice little thing that would kind of limit it a little bit more, and maybe give yourself a self-restriction. We can do this, but we're only realistically going to be able to search a certain way. That might be fun. And that's all I got. So BobbertModdert, thumbs up. Check him or her out on Nexusmods, all sorts of mods. In fact, we can flip back to that here in theory. Let's let us X out of that. Click BobbertModdert, and you can get an idea of maybe user files is probably the way to go. Here we go. So we've got co-op unlocked, which also has been recently updated as of July 1st. Leopard colors, Mech Delivery, extended deadlines. Co-op ping, so you can ping a spot for your buddies to see if you're playing as a group, which is really, really useful. Co-op rewards, give rewards to clients in co-op. Interesting, that's pretty cool. Spawn protection. I don't know how many of you guys have done, but you'll come into this schematic, or they'll be talking for a long time, and meanwhile the artillery will be falling on, and you'll lose an arm, and you're still in the ship, but you can't do anything. That's kind of a nice. I mean, that's realist, right? But annoying, because you have no control. You can't do anything about it. So something like that. Purchase salvage is a great mod. Heads up display. I've used this one in the past as well. Mod options. Obviously, we're using that right now, and because Bobbert's the mod author for mod options, it means his or her mods use mod options very well. There's a very good integration with that. ECM towers, restore traits. So if you have updated a mech a bunch, you paid all that money to do the stuff, but then you put it into storage, normally when you pull it back out of storage, it loses all of those things that you did for the upgrades. This restores those, so you don't have to pay for that again, right? There's no reason you should lose them just because you didn't drive it for a week, right? Drop fees. So you can play with this, so you can go over tonnage, but if you do so, it costs you a little bit extra money to drop stuff. And apparently works on all generate and store missions. Very, very nice. That's a great way to do over tonnage without making it super overpowered so you're just dropping atlases every time. I might add that for me, actually, for my current playthrough. Repair bays and advanced zoom. I know advanced zoom's super popular. So anyway, that's what I got for BobbertModdert. But specifically today, Leopard colors and Mech Delivery. Hope you all have a great day. I'll see you next time. Cheers.